Is our crew chief tonight. Team with the worst record in the league, Washington. Turned over by Miller, picked off by Banchero. On the attack, good cut by Carter back in his old stomping grounds.
Well, this is what makes this team dangerous there.
Here is Banchero. 18-8-6 the other night against Minnesota. He's able to tussle his way to the rim, so the two Orlando bigs
going off of what injuries he's had.
Oh, looking like that. Lachlan Olbrich. It ends up being an assist for Sexton.
Well, the Collins going to say that was an assist, but
they'll give it to him.
Another turnover.
The Bulls are on the board, and I'm sure the Magic would love to get an early couple of haymakers and make this a quick night for their starters, especially with a huge game against Boston Sunday.
Magic scored on the first 4 trips, but the last 5 were empty.
Banchero, no look. Wagner, there's the snapping of the skid with the 3 and the lead for Wagner and the Magic. Buzelis is trying to push the pace. Buzelis off the window. Sexton was there, but wave it out. We're going to call a foul with Buzelis going to the cup. Suggs. Banchero. Underneath for Carter against Williams, and he puts it in.
That was a good seal that time by...
Out to Buzelis. Can he hit his first three? Tapped up, won't go. Grabbed by Kane. And another turnover.
Miller time! I'll tell you what, there's like 5 Leonard Millers out there. He's on the rebound. He's on the offense rebound. He's guarding people. He's getting steals. Well, he has been a tremendous find for the Bulls.
Black, a 3 will go. Kane, a nice rebound, and 1 on the offensive glass. Jamal Kane. Well, if he has the type of start next year that he did this year, he'll certainly make a case for it. Black got into the air, found De Silva. His runner goes down to give Orlando a 4-point lead. Just over 2 minutes to play in this first quarter.
But I also think the key for his success is to get players around him where he can take advantage of his skill set. You know, you got to get shooters like that to really, really help him.
39% this year. He has shot a career high from the field as well as he came over from Memphis. Here's Big Goga Bitadze and one. Now, obviously, the big news this week was the trade of Angel Reese. There's Bain with a strong drive, and Desmond Bain. Wagner goes to work. Lob. Bitadze.
Now, see, that time, got to know what we're doing on the defensive end.
Yuki was looking for Miller and deflects to him. Shot clock's back down to 10. Bitadze guarding Williams. Bulls looking for their first points. There they are. Yuki sticking with Carter that time. Buzelis sticks with Bain, who drives and kicks. Black, a quick shot. That's good. Anthony Black. There's Buzelis trying to get into a rhythm, a flow. That won't go. Bitadze the board. Quick lob into Wagner. Quick move on Buzelis right there.
He started working on that pole.
Bulls down 7, their largest deficit. There's Buzelis. Bain banging away on Boozy, who elevates a portion of his game. It's the addition that you're hoping to see next year. Nice defense by Sexton. Yuki on the drive, looking for Collins.
Yuki mania. He makes things happen.
Olbrich on the hedge, now recovers back on Carter. That is a Kane 3 over Miller. Lob, Kane got separation from the smaller Jones on that switch.
Listen, they've done that a few times when they've got the mismatch. They scrap the play, throw it inside.
Good awareness by the Magic. Dillingham, another open shot. This time he hits. First field goal.
Big for those guys.
Flip it up, put it in. Mons Buzelis.
Yeah, he watched Rob Dillingham. He said, I'm going to try that.
Let me throw a little window action in there. A little glass cleaner with the ball. Back down to a 5-point game with 3 to play. Suggs to Kane. He's been sitting in that corner. Now he drives it through and finishes.
Yeah, I've been winning this too, man.
Split the 2 games. Winner of this game wins the season series. Wagner hits a 3. Inside Banchero with the banker. Franz Wagner. Nice. Wagner. Well, wide double leads to a triple. He's been there 4 times in this first half, right around his average. He's got 11. Here's Sexton, the kick. Ulbrich fakes it, drives it.
Oh, Laughlin from down under. Showing me some hops.
Second career dunk for Ulbrich. Williams the rebound. Clock is off. Here's Jones running with Modest.
Throw it up there, let Modest go get it.
Miller on the roll. Buzelis had Wagner blocking him, so he takes it in himself.
Yeah, that's what he's got to do. When he's struggling from the
Bulls have 22 field goals and 17 have come in the paint.
I mean, I get the three-point shooting, but you got to hit some threes. You can't wait, you go 4 for 20 and, try to get hot. You got to start looking to try to get that ball inside, try to pound it inside. They did that against Washington when they had over 60, almost 70 points in the paint. This guy in here, Trey Jones, were living in the paint. Well, he's been pretty much injured his whole career. He's missed a lot of games.
Especially with the Bulls, he missed a lot of time. Suggs cans a three. Orlando has extended the lead to its largest at 14.
And this is where you want to see this team mature. Is to understand that you're not hitting outside shots. And you're chasing a team now that's got the lead is growing, and you keep shooting threes, and it's one and done.
Buzelis, nice twist in, going to the cup.
Getting steals and turnovers.
Suggs pops another one, much to the enjoyment of the Orlando bench. The 19-20 season, 2019-2020 season. Here's Jones, got to go, and a foul. That one's short. Kane, strong night, strong move. Ulbrich got the offensive board. The blow by and one. Bataze came over and may have gotten the worst of that interaction. Score as well when that goes final, because that involves what the Bulls are doing in the lottery. Jones turns it over. Wagner on the push, running with Kane, looking for 20. First 20-point game of the season for Jamal. 3 weeks or so.
Well, that's why you can't give up on young players. You don't know what they're capable of, especially, and they've been shorthanded sometimes with bigs in Minnesota.
Jones, another 20-point game. Trey Jones, 31 last night. Got 21 tonight. Looking for
Trey Jones is feeling it. And we do very well on the road. And that's why, we talk about it all the time. Because, when you play here, you understand, this offense.
Let it go.
But when you play here, for this team and this organization.
Mohamedou Gay's first points as a Chicago Bull. The Bulls had started the season 5-0.
Gotta help him.
Wagner gets the roll. He's got 23.
And that's the difference right there. You see Wagner.
Significant amount of unfamiliarity that a lot of these guys have dealt with since the deadline. Nice finish by Wagner.
Well, and also, he hurt his ankle again.
Oh, boy, Buzelis went down. Bob Billy's going to call timeout. Here's Black. And he cashes a three.
They got better as a team, offensively, defensively. Jalen Johnson made the All-Star team.
Lay in there, his second bucket. Okongwu had a productive season when he was there.
I'll tell you what, Jalen Johnson might be the guy that's going to be the most improved player. The kid Johnson from Atlanta makes it.
Right to Miller. Up drive. Able to finish that. He's got double figures. Kick to Penda. That won't go. Castleton.
When he's hurt, he tends to be gone a long time.
Penda to Carter. Give it up. Richardson leaves
this year. And they're going to probably get some quality free agents.
Lob it up. Richardson again.
Yeah, he looked loose there.
Yeah,
he looked loose there.
He looked fresh after that first one.
Yeah, exactly. A Tiger Bomb kicked in.
There's Yuki. Oh, nice slip pass off to Miller.
Listen.
Nice highlight from Kawamura. You guys were talking about that?
Long way.
Here is Carter. The Carter 2 with the 2.
There he is.
At the right time. Five straight wins now for Orlando. I'll give them some rhythm, even if they enter the play-in, and it's looking a little bit more likely that they will be in the play-in tournament.
On both sides.
Agreed.
Denver was beating Oklahoma City tonight. I think they're playing in Denver.
They are. 5-point lead for the Nuggets in the third.
It's going to be a fun playoffs